Hello, this is NGstalagmite with lesson number 2 on making an alien's head, as requested by TC Dirtman. Right, okay, so we should have something like this at the moment. If you haven't got something like this, go on to the previous tutorial, please, and search for yourself, make some epic life-changing decisions, and such. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this eye. I've just realized you can make it a bit more stylized if you add a little bit more of a crease up here. This isn't really very important, actually. I don't know why I'm doing that. But it just looks like the eye is kind of dipping out of the skull instead of just kind of existing on the face, you know. I like to try and make things, you know, have a bit more sense. And I like to cough for some reason. There we go. I mean, the eyes look a bit more stylized now, actually. I'm quite pleased with the eyes now. Okay, anyway, we're making the body now. So, this, you can just call this head. Go to a new vector, create it behind the head. You call this body. A steaming alien's body. Ideally, your body should be the same color as the head, please, because that makes no sense. Pretty simple. Okay, so that's that done. Dedication to someone who commented the other day. That is just stupid. I've basically made my little square here. I've got my square tool. I'm going to go ahead and you can fill that. Obviously with the same color skin as the head. Okay, you just kind of make a trapezium. I think that's a trapezium. That or a house roof. Okay, you can go ahead and fatten it up. Okay, make it fat. Now what I tend to do is I tend to have my heads floating. If you don't want to have a head that floats, then you go ahead and make another square. And you don't have to make this. I prefer to have my heads floating. And you just make this line disappear using the height tool. There we go. What joy that brought me. And you could even... Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that works. You just kind of, depending on how long you want the neck, I mean, you just kind of trial and error, find out how long you want it. Perhaps that's how long you want it. Perhaps you don't want a neck at all. You may be happy with just a random floating neck. So I'll just turn that down. There we go. Now, join us. Okay, so you've got your body. God, isn't that alien body so sexy? Don't forget, you can do some shading. Is that the right? Yes, don't forget you can do some shading on your body. There we go. It feels so weird. Okay, there we go. And so you just do a little bit of shading here, a little bit of shading there. Just do whatever you want, really. Goodness, I'm sorry, I'm so not in the mood at the moment for some reason. No energy. I'm quite tired, been a long day. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that's your awesome body there. That's a good idea, actually. Kind of bring that round and have that kind of lobbly going on his... Oh, come on. Bloody machine. You hate my computer. Make another one on the neck. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Okay. Sorry, you can tell I'm a perfectionist. Okay, next you want your hand. You're gonna go ahead and just call this next layer hand, and this wants to be in front of everything. Basically, I know he's cheating, but I make my hands floating again, just like Rayman. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and create a little shape, and basically just kind of work out how you want your fingers to look. You don't have to, maybe you want little suckers on the end, or, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have little suckers on his fingers. Okay, for a sucker on the finger, you just make yourself, that kind of shape. It's, a nice long finger shape. Make yourself another circle, obviously in the same color. Kind of pull that down. How do I do this? My brain is not functioning. And, okay, so you got kind of... You should have for your hand something that looks like that. You just go ahead and add yourself a dip in there. Just make a new line. Here we go. And play with it. Play with the curvature of this line, just to kind of make it a bit more smooth and suckery. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. There we go. That's your first suckery little finger thing. Your second one. And you got a little thumb one there as well. I mean, you could even, if you wanted these fingers instead, if you don't want them floating, you can kind of merge them in with your hand by making some lines disappear. Probably these bottom ones are good for disappearing. Attach them to your hand. Oh dear, it's taking me a long time to do this. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is gonna even work, this tutorial. Okay, you could even add another kind of dip in the hand. Kind of give it a bit more depth. I mean, basically, I can't tell you how to make these characters. You've got to kind of make them up as you go along. I can't give just, you know, make an idea that's kind of mine and then just say, you know, make this. You gotta try and be inventive, make your own stuff as well. Oh, crap. Oh, shibby crap. Shibby isn't even an adequate expression, really. Okay, so that's your hand. I don't really know how you're gonna have that hand. Oh dear God. Sorry, we're gonna have to put this thumb on the other side, otherwise it doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, put that one back, take that one out. And your suckers are needing to be done again. Good God. This is taking me forever. Why am I taking so long? There we go. That's your weird floaty hand, and I've done it in the wrong color. Okay, so ideally you want to do this in the right color, please. And copy and paste that, turn it around the other way. And you just go ahead. Yeah, I've only got a couple of seconds left. Alienize these feet however you want, really. I mean, I'm just gonna have 2 floating spheres. Here we go. You can put those feet in a separate layer if you want. You know, it's completely up to you. Oh dear God. Okay, so basically that's the end of the tutorial on how to make an alien in Anime Studio. I hope it's helped. If you got any more requests, anyone, please make them, and I'll see if I can get a tutorial done for you as soon as possible. Thank you, and goodbye.